Good morning, Ketchikan. It's kind of cloudy, but I can see some blue sky out there, and the sea, very, very calm. It's cold outside though, 48 degrees this morning. We slept great. We're just a little confused because we were told last night to turn our clocks back, so we did. So our clocks all say that it's 5:37 a.m. The TV and the app both say ship time 6:37 a.m. So I don't know what time it really is. Not that it really matters. I'm gonna head down to get services and get another princess pattern for today because I collect them. So I want to have one that's like pristine that I can take home, and I want to have one that I can play with and carry around today. So I'm gonna go pick up a princess pattern and meet mom down at the International Cafe. She went down to get some coffee. Clearly I need some. So I'm gonna go in to midship, go down to guest services, and then go down one more and have some coffee because it's time for that this morning. Well, I totally forgot to show you my breakfast before I brutally murdered it, but I got one of each omelet this morning because I had several of the broccoli cheese one yesterday because it was so good, but I wanted to try the mushroom and kale one, and then they had a zucchini cheese one. Broccoli cheese is still my favorite, so I chose wisely the first time. The mushroom one is okay, but I think the mushrooms need to be cooked just a little bit more. And then over here I have a strawberry yogurt. Yesterday it was blueberry, so I got excited when I saw the strawberry because I love both blueberry and strawberry yogurt. So I'm excited that it's not the same thing every day. And a beautiful glossy shiny croissant. Mom found a great table right here with a beautiful view. We're coming into Ketchikan. It's nice. I'm excited. And there's more blue sky, Mom, look. Well, I don't think we're moving anymore. I think we are completely tethered here in Ketchikan now. It says arrival 6:30, and I think that means we can go ashore around 6:30. We did figure out the ship time thing, so the ship time really is 6:13. The time on the app and on the TV is wrong, so that was something that we figured out. Well, I went and I asked guest services because I was confused. Yeah, the ship time says 7:14. That's wrong, but I imagine they will start letting people off the ship around 6:30. She looks happy. We are still sitting here in our window in the Vines wine bar, just watching people get off the ship. They finally cleared the ship, so everybody's getting off. It is, what time is it, Mom? 7? Yeah. 7:07 a.m. I don't know if there's gonna be a whole lot of stuff open. I know that we have a really short day in port today, so like 6:30 a.m. is when we were supposed to arrive, and we're supposed to be all aboard by 2:30 p.m. So like really, really, really short port day. Yeah, early too. So I would not have booked and did not book an activity for us today, but Adam booked one for us, so we will see what happens. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what, I don't know. I know we're supposed to meet them down here at 8, so we have about an hour before we meet them to get off the ship. I think he said that we're supposed to start the tour at 9. I think he said near the trolley. So we will just see how the day goes. We're kind of watching everybody get off the ship and the clothes that they're wearing because we know it's supposed to be a high of 56 at 2 p.m. I'm wearing a camisole layer, a t-shirt layer, and a sweatshirt layer right now. I think I want to go back to the room and put on another long sleeve shirt under my t-shirt and maybe forego the coat today. And I'll take a hat unless it's really windy, and then I'll wear my rain jacket because it's a lighter layer. I don't know that it's gonna rain today. It might, but it might be a nice like windbreaker layer. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but right now we're just enjoying sitting here, kind of going over the princess patter, kind of just people watching through the window, kind of touching base with people back home, learning things maybe we wish we didn't know. Still enjoying being on vacation, for sure. I'm really sleepy. I could go back and take a nap, but maybe we'll take a nap this afternoon when we get back to the ship. What do you think, Mom?
Sounds like a plan.
Cool. Okay. Pick you guys up when we're ready to start our tour. We are ready to get off the ship, so we are on deck 5 right now, walking down the stairs. I think it's on deck 4 that we need to get off. Yep, Just be it right here. Oh my gosh, there's a moose. Well, that was really easy. They just scan the medallion and say your name, and you're off the ship. And now we're on a ramp, walking our way up to the Ketchikan Visitor Information Center. Here's our ship. I believe we're gonna walk right through this Tongass Trading Company gift shop, but I want to get a good look at our ship right over here. There she is. So we're inside the gift shop, and there's Mortimer Moose. Mort for short. But short he is not. He's fuzzy. He's also very fake, but look at his skinny little ankles. Just to give a little more perspective, here's the back end of the ship. Here's the gift shop that we just walked through. Mortimer Moose is right inside those doors right there. And then the tour center is this red awning right over here. So we just walked right through the gift shop, and it spit us out right here, right where we needed to be. And no one asked, but we're wearing our adventure outfits today. Mom and I both have on adventure hats and trench coats. Hers is like a duster, so hers has been recently waxed for rain. Mine has not, no. But we're excited. It's kind of chilly today, 45-ish degrees Fahrenheit, so pretty cool, especially for us coming from Florida. So here's the ship over here and the gift shop we walked through, and then here, right over here, is the huge Ketchikan Salmon Capital of the World sign. I had no idea where this was, but it's right here. Very cool. And also, just this way, is the visitor center. This is Alaska's 4th largest city, and the average rainfall is 12.5 feet per year. Wow. Continuing our little walkabout, here is Visitor Center. Just over here there's an Alaska king crab company with lots of crabs in the windows, great big crabs in the windows. So I don't know, I feel like on this trip, maybe not today, but at least once on this trip we have to get Mom some Alaskan king crab. Alright, trolley tours are going to take off over here in about half an hour, but we have some time before we need to go shopping, or before we need to be there, so we can go shopping. And we're looking for a local shop, just because a lot of these stores are owned by the cruise lines. So we're looking for a sign right here that says, gotta shop local first. See? Support local business. Ketchikan Visitors Bureau. We're gonna climb right on trolley number 18. Alright, Mom. We've got some nice seats. I'm right at the front of the trolley. And we get to face outwards, which is nice. He said we're gonna look for eagles, right? Oh, and he's wiping down the screen too. That's perfect. So there's more of the trolley right back there, but he's gonna sit right here to drive us. I'm so excited, Mom. I think this is gonna be nice. So here is the brochure for the tour that we're taking. It is Wildlife Tour, Saxman Village, and City Tour. And I think it's only supposed to be a couple of hours. So, Coastal Drive to Saxman Native Village, world's largest collection of totem poles. Deluxe coaches, new vans, and classic trolleys. Yeah, so we're on a classic trolley. So this guy right here, this is Nils. He's the owner, and the man in the coon cap is our driver. Do you know the driver's name? Jeff. And Jeff is convinced that we are a quote-unquote film crew. He told everybody on the trolley tour today that there's going to be a film crew, and we all got really excited, and we're like, oh, okay. And then he decided, or I guess discovered it was us, because they said YouTubers, and we're like, oh, hi. And so he was really confused. He's like, where are all the cameras? And he didn't realize they're, you know, the handheld ones, no tripods, not lots of equipment, no makeup people. So anyway, we're very excited about this. And I think Jeff is gonna have a good time today.
Here we go. Anybody know what Ketchikan means?
Ketchikan!
It means small Alaskan city with a lot of jewelry stores.
We just got off the trolley really quickly. Since he couldn't find us a bear, he brought us to a waterfall, which is just over here. So we're gonna have to very carefully cross the road, see if we can get a picture in front of the waterfall. Meanwhile, he's gonna take the trolley down, turn it around, and bring it back. Here's the waterfall back here. Wow. It's really big. We just got off the trolley because we were here at the Tongass National Forest. We're gonna go in for a really quick walk. I think he's gonna take us down this way, and then bring us out by the trash can over there. So we'll see what he has to say about it in here. Oh, it's pretty. He just wanted to tell us about some of the plants and then also let us know that we can now say we hiked in Alaska. Cool. I think it's important to mention here that you could probably make this if you are if you struggle to walk a little bit. I mean, there's gravel, but it's pretty smooth. This path is not wheelchair friendly, and I don't know about accessibility on the trolley itself. So I think that if you have trouble getting around, I think it might be a little tricky for you.
Wall up there, you see a blueprint of how they raised the totem pole. And pole. This is the original totem pole. It has modern day paint on it. What's really unique about this pole, it has a date on it, January 11th, 1892. So we're going to go out to the park. I'm going to tell a couple totem pole stories. After that, I'll give you 15 minutes on your own, which will give you plenty of time to take a tour of the walk. Standing here, we'll keep our eye on the sky for any eagles, the ocean for any whales. We've had bears across the street here. Back here is a replica plant house, beaver plant house.
I'm pretty sure that our tour guide told us that every totem pole here at Saxon Village was a replica. I don't think any of them are originals. They go all the way down the street though, toward the ocean. And then of course, they're all back this way. I would hope that they would be replicas, because he did say that this one over here on the corner with the eagle, he said there were 3 of them. So there's one there, one here, and then he said there was another one right over here on this corner that fell and broke on the roof of this building. So I would hope that that was a replica and they didn't lose an original, but the story behind it was 3 brothers who went fishing and drowned. So
Part of the beaver clan.
yeah, part of the beaver clan. And didn't he say this was a replica of the beaver clan house this way?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But you can't go in if somebody clubbed you.
Right, yeah. So in the original beaver clan house would have had a totem pole instead of a door, and so there would be like a carved opening in the totem pole, and that's how you would enter. He did share a bunch of stories with us regarding the different totem poles, so I'm not going to share those, but it's pretty interesting. And then just over here is the village store, so we're going to go in and see if they have any souvenirs we want to buy. Trolley tour is over. Jeff was fantastic. I really enjoyed this and got to see some really great sights, like a waterfall. Mom needs to run back into the Gold Rush because she bought a ring this morning and he was resizing it. So she's gonna run in and pick that up, and then we're gonna walk to a distillery. I also did not mention this, but there are 2 more ships in port now. There's the Holland America, I think it's the Volendam, and then over here is the Viking Orion. So on the other side of the Viking, Orion is the Grand Princess. So Princess, Viking, and Holland America all in port today. And I see the sign. This one is very exciting. So she was really nice and she let us try her vodkas and gins. So we did like a miniature tasting with teeny tiny little shot glasses, and then we each got a drink. So we have lavender lemonade made with their vodka. We have a Bloody Mary made with their vodka, and a, what's this called? Southeast Summer, also made with their vodka. And then Mom killed the bottle of gin. Wait. She put gin in your Bloody Mary?
Yeah, I told her I wanted gin in it.
Okay, well I asked you if this was vodka and you nodded. Okay,
Must
so
not have been listening.
Bloody Mary with gin, and Mom killed the bottle of gin, so she's letting her take it home. Nice. All right, distillery, right over there. We are leaving. The ship that we're on is just actually like right down this street. Let me show you. Well, that's the Viking right there, but our ship is just behind here. So we're gonna head to the brewery just down this road. This is Bodden Street Brewing Company or the Ketchikan Brewery, so kind of depends on who you talk to. But our tour guide Jeff earlier told us that this was the same thing. All right, I'm on the floor, but we do have 8+1 beers to try here. Very excited about it. Also, I think that's Sasquatch.
Yeah, I think so.
Now we are headed to Woodlands, which is really close to the port, and I'm actually wearing a shirt that says Mossy Trails and Humpback Whales. This is from Woodlands. It was given to me, so I'm excited to go see the shop. Have not met Spring, but I'm excited to go see her and her shop because I know that it's local. They make everything, design everything, make everything here in Ketchikan, which is exciting. If I'm honest, the brewery was sort of disappointing. The distillery was good, brewery was disappointing. Anyway, let's go find the shop because I think it's really, really close to the ship. It's already 1:30, 12:30. It's 12:30, so we have 2 hours before we need to be back at the ship. All aboard is at 2:30 p.m., so we need to be on the ship in about 2 hours. So right over here is the gift shop we walked through first thing this morning with that great big stuffed moose in it. So now we're gonna find Woodlands. I'm not entirely sure where Woodlands is because I thought it was over here. Clearly it's not, so we'll keep looking. All right, looks like we're gonna go through the tunnel. Maybe I just have no idea where we're going, but I don't know, none of it's been communicated with me anyway, so. Mom's pointing, I'm not sure what we're pointing at. So there's the tunnel way down there. We walk down this way. Here's our ship right over here. And this is Woodlands. So I just came out of Woodlands and I wanted to talk about it for just a second. Here's the ship. And so we got off this way, so it is a little bit of a walk, not too bad. First of all, cool logo, great store. I have to show you what we picked out because we picked out some cool stuff. Mom loves this, but wanted a long sleeve that was not a, like a sweatshirt, so ended up with a long sleeve t-shirt with the siren, which is cool. I've got a sweatshirt with the siren right over here, and lots of stickers. And I think Mom is getting Emma a Men of Alaska calendar. So it smells amazing. Lots of Alaska products in here, owned by Alaskans, made in Alaska. This is a great shop. You get to support local when you're in here, which is truly what matters. So lots of stuff in here, which is just totally fantastic. We're headed back to the ship. We just left Woodlands, which is right over there. You can see the great big black sign says Woodlands, but we're gonna head back to the ship. We're a little hungry. And you can see our stateroom right up there, directly under the P of Princess. Well, I guess the deck below. So it says Princess and then there's a deck, and then directly under that there is a deck, and the window has the curtains pulled open. That's our stateroom. So I feel like we got really lucky because there's only a couple of staterooms that have those floor to ceiling windows, and everything else has a veranda. I would rather have the windows than the veranda. I know a lot of people are like, hey, you have to have a veranda when you go to Alaska, and I kind of feel like it's cold and windy and I don't want to be outside. I'd rather be inside, so we're inside and I feel lucky. We are back on the ship, and if you look right over here, this right here, that is Woodlands. So we walked this way, we crossed the street, and we walked on this sidewalk over here, so we didn't have to go under the tunnel, and we boarded the ship. I thought it was super easy to get back on the ship.
It was really easy to get back on.
And now I'm hungry, so we're gonna go down to Alfredo's Pizza because
Mom's
I'm
hungry too.
Yeah, I want lunch. Let's go. I don't remember if I showed this menu yesterday, but today we're gonna go for two. We're gonna get the margarita and the pepperoni pizza. And I'm gonna get a Stella. Hello.
Hey, I'm slouching.
It's late and we're very tired. And I think the last thing you saw was pizza that we had for like a late lunch. That was the last thing we ate. We were gonna like grab dessert at the International Cafe and then come back to the room and go to bed or take a nap, and we didn't do that. We ended up sitting in the Crooner's Lounge, and then we moved to the Wheelhouse, and we were there for a while.
Just talking and laughing and
drinking,
communicating with other passengers, and
yeah, it was a really fun,
relaxing
way to spend several hours. But now it is bedtime and we're tired.
Past bedtime. We gotta be up early.
Yes. Yeah. We don't have to be up early.
That's true. We don't have to be up early. The ship
gets into port
early
in Juneau tomorrow. Yeah, early. So we're gonna do like an adventure on our own.
It could be a long day.
Yeah, I've been to Juneau before, and I've done Mendenhall Glacier, which is what we're gonna do tomorrow. And I've done the Shrine of St. Therese.
I really want to do that.
And it's one of, like, the shrine is one of the things that I really want her to see in Alaska. Of all the things that I want her to see here, that is like the #1 thing that I really feel like I need to take her there. So that's like first priority. And we're renting, or Adam has rented a Turo, which is like a rental car for tomorrow. So we're just gonna drive around on our own tomorrow and visit some things and see what we can see what we can do. Maybe we'll get lucky and see a whale.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, anyway, that's the plan for tomorrow, and it's a long day in port. I think we get in, is it 8 or 9 o'clock we get into port?
No,
and
I
then,
think we get in fairly early in the morning. Yeah, like 8 or before, and I don't think we leave till like 7 or 8 tomorrow night.
I think it's like 9 that we're in, like I think we leave port at 9 p.m. and Skagway the next day, and Skagway's really close, so that's probably why we have a really long day. And
the days are long. It's long hours of daylight already here.
Yeah, and I like to sleep with the windows open, or the curtains open, because I like the sunlight. Even late at night I can sleep with it, so I've been enjoying that. Anyway, I think that is where we're going to end today's video. Thanks for joining us for Ketchikan. See you tomorrow for Juneau. Good night.